What's going on, guys? My name is Ted, bringing you all a review today for the Sony Xperia T. Somehow this phone has slipped my mind of consciousness recently, and this is a great device. I'm glad I finally learned about it. Let's get off with the specs on it and what makes this device so good. So we're starting off with Android 4.0.4. This is not quite the best operating system. This is one operating system old. Android Jelly Bean being the current version, 4.1, and this is one version old, 4.0.4, or Ice Cream Sandwich. So you're not getting the top of the line software, but it will upgrade to the top of the line software after the phone is released. This could be months, it could be days, it could be weeks, who knows, but it probably won't be till after Christmas if I had to take a guess at it. Moving on to the screen size, you're coming with a 4.55 inch screen, but the best part about this display is the resolution. It comes with a 1280 by 720 full HD resolution, clocking in at 326 pixels per inch. It's absolutely fantastic. 326 pixels per inch is very, very crisp. I think it's the same as the Retina display on the iPhone 5, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the exact pixel per inch ratio of the iPhone 5, so very comparable screens. Now granted, made out of different materials, but still very comparable screens. Moving on to the processing speed, this phone comes with a dual-core Snapdragon S4 Pro processor clocked at 1.5 gigahertz. That's fantastic speed, but not quite up to the quad-core processing speeds that we've seen in some of the other devices coming out recently, like the Galaxy Note 2 and the LG Optimus G. But still a very fantastic speed. Also, the Snapdragon S4 Pro processor is very, very good processor, so I don't think you're going to find your phone slow in the least. Moving on to your RAM and your ROM, you're coming with 1 GB built-in RAM and 16 GB of memory for your phone. Moving on to the rear-facing camera, this is one of the best features of this phone. It comes with a 13 megapixel camera, which is absolutely fantastic. We've only seen that on one other phone, being the Optimus G, and this phone having a 13 megapixel camera is very, very good. I think that's starting to be a new staple. I've seen that in a few different phones now, the 13 megapixel camera, whereas the four previous to the last month or so, we've only seen 8 megapixel cameras in any of your phones. Really, really nice having a 13 megapixel camera built in there. As far as your front-facing camera, you're coming with 1.3 megapixels that also records in 720p HD. Very good for your front-facing camera. However, I would like to see this start evolving into higher and higher megapixels. Seems like we've been stuck at 1.3 megapixel front-facing cameras for almost a year now. I'd like to see that increase a little bit. Moving on to another very important part of your phone is the battery life, and this phone does not make me happy. It only comes with an 1850 milliamp hour non-removable battery, so you don't get enough battery life to start with. 1850 milliamp hours is not enough to get you through a full day, at least not the way I use my phone. And it being non-removable means that you can't add a bigger battery in, and you can't switch out batteries if your first one dies and you got a second one hanging around. You can't change them out. I don't like that. I wish they would make it so that you could remove it or just give you a bigger battery to start with. And there's really no excuse for this small battery life either, because the phone is 9.4 millimeters thick. That's pretty thick of a device. 9.4 millimeters is a lot bigger than we normally see. Most ones coming out these days are about 7 millimeters, if even that. I've seen some even skinnier than that. It'd be really nice to see a phone that with 9.4 millimeters thick to have a much bigger battery than only 850 milliamp hours. Not very good. As far as NFC enablement, it does have it. That's kind of standard now. Almost all phones have NFC enablement. And as far as your cost goes, it's going to be about $600 or 450 pounds if you're over in the UK. And in release dates, it's over in the UK right now. So if you live over there, go ahead and buy it. You can buy it off contract for 450 pounds. And it will be coming to the United States soon. And I think that you can already pre-order it online. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me. I heard that from a source that I didn't really verify. So I'm going to say that you can, but I'm not really sure. And it should be around $600 in the United States, $600, $650 coming to the United States soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hope you guys learned a little bit more about the Xperia T. Once again, this is a fantastic device. I definitely suggest it if you like Sony devices. And just in general, something new that I've kind of missed in the past. I didn't really know about the Xperia series. And I'm going to be going over the S and the V later on. Those are two other devices by Sony that are coming out later on. So hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you all later.